All right, so tell me, how are you feeling right now as we get closer to the competition?
Excited,
Oh,
really
good,
excited.
good.
Yeah, because I came 4 years ago in Fort Worth for attending an academy,
Hmm.
a piano academy, and I attended also the competition, but as just as a listener.
Sure.
And I was just dreaming of this competition, and it was something so far from me. It seems so far.
Hmm.
And now that I realize that now I am part of the competition,
Yeah.
it's just such an excitement that I'm really happy about that.
Well, and I'm sure, everybody wants to go and they want to win, but simply by being in the competition, do you feel a sense of accomplishment just for getting into the competition?
Sure, I mean, this is our goal,
Hmm.
at least for me, because we are 30, and of course, everyone wish that he can give his best or her best and to have the best placement for him or her.
Right.
But that's just impossible for everyone to win. And for me, it's really a good chance to be in these 30 competitors and to be part of such a big event.
Yeah. It's good. You should be very proud. So tell me, I'm a pianist as well, so I just finished my concert season. So for the last week, I have been hanging out on my couch and eating food, and I haven't touched the
Lucky you.
piano in a week. I am guessing that that's not how you're living right now. What does your daily life look like as you prepare?
Oh, boring.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I try to be concentrated on myself and to keep energy because
Yeah.
I suppose it will be very tiring.
Of course.
So my typical day now is just waking up, having some time with my family or friends, and then I practice, and then lunch, practice again, and then stop practicing and having some fun with friends or family or something other totally different from music.
Good, good. So, are you practicing for hours on end at one time, or do you practice in small chunks? How do you practice?
Um, I don't really have a schedule, but because every day is very different. Especially when I'm in Italy, I have to do some stuff that I cannot do every time.
Of course.
So basically, I don't like to practice too much,
Okay.
but still, I have to have a lot of energy when I practice. So usually, I'm a morning person, so I practice in the morning,
Ah, okay.
basically.
Okay. So
Yes.
then you're done by the night. You can have fun, a little bit
Yeah,
of fun.
exactly.
Wow. So you've been to Fort Worth before. Is there anything you're looking forward to coming back to the city for in particular, a restaurant or people?
Um, also when I give concert and I come back to some cities, it's always like the first time because the feeling, the attitude changes always. So I mean, I came 4 years ago to Fort Worth, but I was a different person.
Sure.
So I'm just looking at this experience as a new one, and of course, I just want to be to dare more with the food because when I was 16 years old, I just could not eat anything
Yeah.
spicy or something like that. So now I can dare more.
Oh, good, because you need to be able to eat well when you get back when you get back to Fort
Yeah.
Worth. I know just a few days ago, the host families found out which of the competitors they were going to be hosting, and a new addition. This happened 4 years ago as well. They now also give you guys social hosts, so that you have people who are closer to you, to your age, so that you can hang out in between performances. In theory, because I know it's hard to hang out in between.
I didn't know.
Yes, that's right. That's right. So you'll get here, you'll have a family that you live with, but then you'll have some people that can kind of take you out on the town, um, show you the city, and do a lot of
Ah,
fun
that's
things with you.
nice.
Yeah, it's nice. I don't
That's
know if you'll have the time mentally. It's hard to kind of.
Yeah, sure. No, I mean, during competition, it's very. I mean, I didn't do so many competitions in my life, but still, I know that it's a difficult period, the one with competition. So you have to stay focused, but at the same time, you have find your space, your free time to forget about the competition and just having some fun, if possible.
You know, the Van Cliburn, of course, is very special. And as you know, it will be a bit of a bittersweet time because we just had the passing of our namesake, Van Cliburn, you know, who passed away. So it's going to be an interesting competition to not have him there. I hate that you won't get to meet him unless you already met him, maybe before.
I hate as
Have
well.
you? Yeah.
Because it was my dream just to shake the hand of Van Cliburn. I will not have this opportunity, but
yeah,
at least I hope I will honor his name.
Exactly. And you know, I think the way that he would see it is that simply by being there, he had such great compassion for the competitors. He got so nervous to watch you all because, you know, he knew what the lifestyle was like. He also knew what it was like to win a major competition. And then overnight, all of a sudden, oh, this is the best pianist in the world, and having to live up, you know, to this pressure. But I know he's already, you know, so proud of all of you. So I think you'll be performing in the right spirit, you know, just to want to honor him. And I think you'll feel that in Fort Worth.
Yeah, sure. But you know, this amazing feeling of having such a big patron of the competition that is Van Cliburn, that was such a big pianist. I mean, one of the most famous pianists in the world of all ages. And still, it was so close to our reality because, I mean, he won a competition. He applied for a major competition. So there is this presence of Van Cliburn that I think can help all of us for the competition.
Yeah. Well, you know, speaking of, you know, having something to live up to, I know you're from a family of musicians. Tell us a little bit about who plays what or who sings what in your family.
We are very boring because my mother and my father are pianists.
Okay.
So we are three pianists, and then there is luckily my sister that's changed and plays cello.
Oh my gosh. So does your mom and dad, do they come in and do they have criticisms for you when you practice? Do they have suggestions on what you should play? Really?
I mean, they are fan of me, but still they are very critical with my playing. Yeah. So if they listen to something, they come and they say, but why did you choose this? Yes. Why are you doing like this? It's always very polite, the way they ask. But still, when they come in my studio, I understand that there is something wrong.
They're not visiting for fun. Are they going to come to Fort Worth?
My mother will come to Fort Worth, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, lastly, I'll just ask you, is there one piece in particular that you're really looking forward to sharing with the audience? Is there one piece of music that you just can't wait to play?
That's a difficult question because basically I play just what I really feel close to. And this piece that I'm working for the competition, they are just growing up with me.
Yeah.
And so I'm very close to all the pieces, but one of my favorite composers is Robert Schumann. And I have in 3 rounds Schumann indeed. So I hope the solo of Schumann will help me in the first round of the competition.
Sure. Yeah, well, I mean, it's difficult music, but when it's done well, it's just some of the most beautiful,
I think that's the most difficult challenge of the competition is just to forget about the competition and just play like in concerts, just to share this wonderful music with the public. Well, even if the public of Fort Worth is very demanding.
No, you know, it seems like that, of course, because they're so used to great piano music.
Yeah,
but they are just a warm audience, and they really embrace all of the competitors. And I have a feeling they're going to really love you. And I want to make sure that I'm saying your name right, because in America we just say Beatrice, right? But in Italy, it's Beatrice.
No, but it's very nice. My name is Beatrice.
Beatrice. Okay.
Oh, wonderful. But, I mean, I love the American pronunciation. So if you say Beatrice, I don't mind.
Well, you know, in Fort Worth, they're going to say Beatrice. So we'll work on it. But thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy schedule to get to know us a little bit. We're excited to meet you in Fort Worth. I'll see you there.
Yeah, me too. I'm very excited. See you soon.
Thank you.